What is going on with Voyager? Okay, so Voyager, just like any other exchange, a centralized exchange, right? Very similar. They're not decentralized. They're controlled by someone. I don't know who even is in control of Voyager. So I've been trying out Voyager for a little bit. I got a referral code from someone I've been watching, and they give me $25 worth of Bitcoin after I trade $100 worth of assets, right? So I've been doing that. I traded $100 worth of assets just to test it out a little bit. I didn't want to put that much money in it. I wanted to get the bonus, whatever. So I've been playing with this for like a month or two, and there's a lot of issues with it, but we'll get into it right now. I just want to talk a little bit about Voyager. So let's just scroll down right here. My bad. So right here, we'll start right here. Earn up to 10% interest APR, 50 plus digital assets, commission free with little stars. You know why they put the stars? Because they're gonna do something shady. So what else? What else is on here? Where's the 50 plus assets? Right here. So let's learn more about the 50 plus assets. So I'm more familiar with Coinbase and Binance. Coinbase Pro, obviously, not regular Coinbase. I'm not gonna get screwed into all those fees. So what I have not been able to find on both of those exchanges that I can find on Voyager will be the BitTorrent coin, right? So I can't find the BitTorrent coin. It's not on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, or Binance. So I just saw, okay, well, what's the easiest way to get it? I'm gonna go to Voyager to get onto BitTorrent to get access to the BitTorrent because Voyager is one of the centralized exchanges that has BitTorrent, and it also has Digibyte. I'm not able to get that on Coinbase Pro or Binance as well with Polkadot. Polkadot's a good one to have on here too, and you have access to a lot of the other like high quality coins. Good projects on here. Good projects on here. We got EOS. We have access to Filecoin. I know Filecoin's only on Coinbase Pro. It's not on Binance. We also have access to Mana. We have access to Terra Luna. Terra Luna is also another good one that I've been looking at, and I have access to it just because I've been on Voyager. But over the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of issues I've seen come up about Voyager. So let's see what Voyager isn't telling you just based off of their app overview. So they give you a little, not the some fees apply with this little star. They just talk about their interest. They talk about how many assets they have, but you can't really do anything on this site besides get an access to downloading the app, which I've read a lot, and I know sure you guys have seen a lot that keeping your coins on your phone is not the best thing to do because it's so easy to just hack out of the phone. And the fact that they're able to do all this and not make a functioning website to exchange on, that's just a little sketchy to me. But I still figured I would just try it, right? So let's go to broker model. What is their broker model? Smart ordering, routing, whatever this means. Commission free, reliable execution, deep liquidity, you. Okay. It's just trying to handle everything for you, which is not even that difficult. But operating with speed, right? Operating with speed, 100% commission free. Our dynamic smart order router identifies inefficiencies in the crypto market and takes advantage of pricing disparities to get you a better price on your trades. When we beat our quoted price, we take a fraction of the savings and pass the rest on to you, allowing us to offer commission free trading. In short, we only make money when you save money. Right, okay. Crypto moves fast, really fast, and even a few seconds can mean significant gains or losses. With Voyager's liquidity network, orders execute instantly, so you can take full advantage of the crypto's market's volatility. Instant account funding helps our customers get into the market and trading commission free. Asterisk right there. In a matter of minutes. Additional fees may apply. Well, I'll explain on those right now. Voyager makes it easy to open an account, yada yada, with only $5,000, whatever. Sure. Continuing. What else? We looked at the supported coins. Let's look at the interest, right? How it works. Let your crypto work for you. With Voyager Interest program, you can actively trade and earn interest at the same time. No lockups or limits. We currently offer interest on the assets below when you hold a minimum monthly balance in your Voyager account. So you get 9% at $100 worth of USDC. Well, 100 USDC, which is $100 usually. 6.25 on 0.001 Bitcoin. 5.25 on 0.5 Ethereum, and 8% on 25 Polkadot. Now their native token, the Voyager token, they give you 7% and you have to have 500. 500 VGX right now. Let's see what that would even be. So for Voyager right now, I believe it's, I'm looking at the coin market cap right now, it says $2.48. So we're gonna have to get 500 of those. 500 of those gives us 1240. So we have 1240 $1,240 just chilling on this exchange, so we can get that passive income of 7%, right? So let's say we're keeping this on here. There's no like period to keep it staked or whatever to get your interest. 1240 is kind of a lot of money, right? Just to keep chilling in an exchange that's only accessible through your app. So let's see, it's gonna give you 8% over a year. So let's just multiply that times 8%. Sorry, did my math wrong. At 8%. 1339.2. Every year you get an additional almost $100 every year. Cool. But that's also not including the possibility of this rising, which I believe the 8% is actually just on the token. So we can just do that. We can just do the calculation on tokens. It'd be much easier, and I won't mess up the math because it's so simple. Well, I shouldn't say that. I could probably still mess up the math. So 500 Voyager token plus 8%. So you'll be getting 40 tokens a year. 40 tokens a year just for keeping it on here. But I have no idea what else the Voyager token is used for. Yeah, I'm reading the description right now on the coin market cap. Smart, I don't see any use for it. It just keeps talking about their smart order routing, which I'll explain now what the smart order routing is. So let's see. Let me see if I can access Voyager right now just on my phone, since I cannot get Voyager anywhere else. I don't know if you can see that. Can't even connect, right? It's 351 currently. So I can't even connect. I can't show you exactly what the spread is, but it's usually like the way they're making it commission free trading is they have their spreads just like extremely inflated. Like it's just like maybe 2 cents sometimes. It's ridiculous because every time you buy, you're gonna have to keep into account what the price you bought at might not even be the actual price it's currently trading at. So you could be buying a price higher than what it's trading at that might not even reach that price anymore because it's such a wide spread between the prices on Voyager and the actual price that it's going to be hard to get a plus if you're not aware of these things happening. And then it also has the sell, so it'll show you the price of the asset, but if you go to buy the asset just on the market, it shows it at like 2 cents higher of what the market is, and that's what it's going to sell you at a market buy. The same thing goes for the selling. On the selling, it goes like 2 cents minus. So every time you do a market buy or market sell, you're already going to be negative just based off what the current price is because of the way their spreads work. So this is their whole, I guess, smart order routing, whatever they want to call it, smart order routing, whatever. It's just they just charge you the fees on the spread, and honestly, I feel like the spread just might be even higher because then you're just, instead of paying the fee just on that whole transaction, you're basically paying the fee per asset because of the spread. And I don't know if it even mentions any of that on here about their spreads. New advanced charting and research all in one app. This chart sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. This chart is bad. I would not follow this chart. Profits and losses. Profit and loss tracking, you always know how your investments are faring. Sure, I mean, that's pretty I feel like that's pretty standard in exchanges. But I know some don't have it, but I would not be bragging about that as a main feature about my exchange. Now let's go to crypto transfers. So out of all those, these are the only ones that you can actually transfer from Voyager. I don't see BitTorrent on there, so it would literally be me getting BitTorrent just to keep on Voyager. So it tells you how to deposit and how to withdraw. That's interesting that it doesn't show you what the fees are on here. Yeah, it doesn't even show you what the fees are for transferring out, and the fees are pretty different from each other. So I'm gonna see if I can. You know what, I may have to just look it up real quick. Let me see, because they're not gonna, it doesn't seem like they're gonna want to show me just on this website. But I might be wrong. I might just not know where. Let's see. Oh, let's just put trading and orders. Let's see. Enter fees, crypto withdrawal, crypto funding, right? There's a small flat fee to withdraw crypto to an external wallet. The current fee for transfers. So, do you see how I had to get here? Like, it wasn't easily accessible as it was on Binance. Like, Binance has a whole fees option area for transfers. But let's just see what the transfers are. So, ADA4. I'm pointing out ADA because that's the main one I'm gonna be talking about today, because Cardano has been booming today, or not today. Sorry, just this past couple weeks. I've really been looking at Cardano lately. So it's for Cardano, for Band, for BAT. They just have their list right here. For USDC, it's a $40 charge to get USDC out. Like, how is that? How does that make sense? That's so much money. And look at, just to get out their native token, 14.5. They're just giving away their token. Why would you want to get? Why would they offer the least on their own token? But that's besides the point. So you have to pay these fees just to transfer out. This is just their fee. Whatever network fee and everything else that you might have to pay, that's on you. But so let's just get started with what the main video is about, which is Voyager stealing your Cardano? So we see over here that it talks about how fast everything has to be, how you have to have your order executed in order for everything to be like, for you to take advantage of, essentially, of the volatility of the market, operating with speed, buy, sell, and trade USD, 100% commission free, smart order routing, powerful tools, this basic ass chart, the latest crypto news from our selected news sites, and we tell you how much money you've made or lost. Like, it doesn't, none of this is really impressive from any exchange. This seems kind of standard. So lately there's been a lot of incidents on Voyager and people having access to Voyager. You saw I tried to just show you an example of a spread on Voyager. I can't even get into my Voyager account. Literally can't even get into my Voyager account. So let's look at what some people, these are just examples that I found just real quick. I had a bunch of examples, but I didn't save the folder of what I had screenshotted in the like before this. So I just went back to Reddit real quick, and I just was like, let me see what Voyager is talking about. So I had originally gone into to the Reddit, the subreddit of Voyager Exchange, because I had transferred out my Cardano, and it was just taking a while to get through there. At least in my opinion, I just thought, you know what, it is what it is. You know, it's gonna take a while, but it took a while, so I just kept going through the Reddit page and seeing what everyone was saying about Voyager. So shocker, Voyager crashed for good. Knows how long? Oh, for God knows how long. Not like people need to do anything important with their thousands or millions of dollars or anything. How about a little investment into running the app properly? If we go back over here, what's up with that smart order routing, huh? What's up with that operating with speed to take advantage of crypto markets volatility, right? It's not the only example. Look at anyone else having connectivity issues with the Voyager app. All right. Where the fuck is my ADA? Been pending 4 days now. 2 days ago. So I don't know if this. I'll check later just to verify if this person got it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's looking so hopeful for them. Fanboy, say what you want. Voyager's the only platform that doesn't even let me log in regularly. These guys are crooks. Literally haven't been able to log in for the past 2 days. Personally, right? Let's see. Hi, this is a personal email to me. We encountered an issue with one of our service providers' certificates and are working to update the system accordingly to get the app back online as soon as possible. We apologize for any inconvenience and will keep you updated. Okay, well, they'll keep me updated. What does that mean, right? Like, they're gonna keep me updated, sure. What else? Right? Sorry, I can't get that one off. I should have just turned them all off. Hey, Voyagers. We encountered an issue with one of our service provider's certificates and are working to update the system accordingly to get the app back online as soon as possible. We'll keep you updated. Android users, the Voyager app is back online and trading has resumed. We're finalizing the update for iOS users. We'll let you know when iOS is back up and running. Please note that all funds are secure. We appreciate your patience. Thank you. So, 9:04, this was posted, acknowledging the problem, right? And then I would have to come look back and see when I screenshotted this, but 2 hours prior to that, they responded saying that the Android's back up. Okay, well then what's up with the speed? How come Android's back up and Apple isn't, right? No longer seeing an option to withdraw 88 other cryptos as well from Voyager to a wallet. Anyone having the same problem, I was able to withdraw with them a few days ago, but withdrawal button is no longer seen, only deposit button. So we see all these like very minuscule issues, right? Like some people aren't able to get access to their apps, some people aren't able to have access to their money, and Voyager's just like we're trying, you know, like we're doing our best. So this is like I have my own post on here. I didn't screenshot it because like I think it got removed. Surprisingly got removed, right? Wow, like what? Like all these that didn't get removed, they're trying to hide something. So, oh, sorry. Let me go back over here. So we're gonna go to right here on this chart. So I initiated a transfer of Cardano on the 16th, and I was like, okay, I saw this. I saw it rising, and I was like, well, even if it, I want to take out my Cardano from Voyager. It's not a lot of Cardano, but I've been stacking some Cardano in there, and I was like, I don't want it in this exchange, you know. So I was like, boom, I made the transfer right here. And I was like, cool, it should come out. It should come like in a few hours. I've done transfers before on other exchanges, and it's like, if it's not 15 minutes, it's a few hours. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna wait. And then I came back and checked, and I was like, it's still pending on my Voyager account. And I was like, it's been a whole day. That's a little weird. But I believe it was, let's see, the 17th was a Monday. So I did it on a Sunday. So I was like, whatever, I'll give them that whole day as like a, because it wasn't a business day or whatever they want to say. So I was like, whatever, I will count the 16th not existing, even though those funds were the highest they were. That was an all-time high, and I was trying to transfer my funds out, and they were putting a hold on them. So that was interesting to me. So then this day passed, and I was like, cool. After this date, I should be getting my Cardano, even though we already had this major price action movement. We took away 2 days of candles, and it's been 2 days since I initiated my transfer. So that's already taken away 2 days of price action, taking away a majority of my gains that I've made, right? So I'm like, cool, the next day it'll come. Right here, waiting all day, and this small candle that happened did not come. Waited this one, the biggest candle to happen, a big sell-off, right? Convenient that that next day is when my approval went through, my transfer went through, it got approved on this day, on the literally like the new low. Like, that's a little suspicious in my opinion. But I'm not worried because I wasn't even gonna sell right here. I wasn't selling. I was literally gonna probably oh no, I was transferring it to my one of my wallets because you can get staking rewards on Cardano. Staking rewards on Cardano, right? 4.21. So we have all these issues right here with Voyager, not even specifically having to do with ADA, but it's Voyager being like having crashed. And then I have my own example of the transfer at an all-time high, literally like an all-time high around this time, stay pending through this whole price movement. All this price movement, where have my coins been? Was Voyager staking? Could they have been staking all this Cardano and we're just waiting for the next payout so they can start transferring all of these assets? Or since we don't have our access to our private keys, since they are in the exchange, what if they just didn't have that Cardano to begin with? What if they were just selling fake assets and just like promising to us, and they'll come up with the assets when they need the withdrawal or when the person decides to withdraw? But it took them 3 days, all this price movement, to get my Cardano keys essentially. So it just seems convenient that after this dipped and we were back at these all-time lows, I mean not all-time low, like the new lows, that they were able to give me my Cardano right at the bottom. So I don't know if it's they just don't have the Cardano. They were, like I said, they were staking our Cardano and we're waiting for the next payout and then we're just gonna drop it on us later. But how were they able to just hold the funds for that many days? And all this money that gets lost, technically, it's technically lost because I can't gain those. I had those gains and then my account, my funds were locked up. But I mean, I'm not really worried about it. I'm still not selling my Cardano. I got my Cardano. I got every single one that it said it was gonna send to me. It just took a long time. So why Cardano? I'm still on the Voyager Reddit and I don't see much about other assets besides Cardano. And then this one right here, this one kind of this one is kind of interesting to me, right? Because this is the one of the unique ones I found about the Cardano problem that I was seeing, is that no longer seeing an option to withdraw ADA. Other cryptos as well, but no one's really reporting that. They're just mainly we're having issues with Cardano. Well, from a Voyager wallet, anyone having the same problem was able to withdraw them a few days ago, but with the withdrawal button is no longer seen, only deposit. So why would they disable withdrawal but leave deposit enabled? Right? If we look at this chart right here, I'm just gonna do like a very very rough technical analysis. My technical analysis is not the best. I'm just doing with what I have, right? So let's just see. I'm just gonna do a quick little. Boom. We got this. We got lines of support right here, and then right here. Okay. Let me draw this one a little more to scale. This is on the day. Okay. So this is not an accurate portrayal of what this harmonic is supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be like a butterfly or bat harmonic. I'm not too experienced with these. I'm just giving it roughly like a really, really rough on what it is. So I am saying like around now, we have this resistance and this support. So we're trying to break this resistance. The wick keeps showing underneath, but I think this is the end of this drop. I believe the holding on these assets were made to scare a lot of people that had positions in Cardano, so that when they finally received their assets, they would sell them because they're fear of the rundown, right? Which is what I think the exchange is trying to do. Like, why would you still give them the option to deposit after you were taking so long to approve their withdrawals? What are they gonna do? They're gonna send back their Cardano to this exchange, right? Is what they're thinking, maybe. Like, okay, well, if we take out withdrawal, then they might see something. Like maybe they'll see they'll think we're just gonna dump it, and they want to get out before it's too late, and they lose too much of their money. So they leave the deposit option back on. Because why would Cardano dip, right? Like, we have so many things upcoming for Cardano. We're gonna start off with the Cardano ecosystem. Let's see. Let me fit this to standard, right? Okay, so we have a whole ecosystem coming out on Cardano. We got the AMM liquidity, which is like Uniswap or Sushi Swap, Polyswap, Sunday Swap, just to name a few of the swaps. The IDO platforms, I've heard a lot about those. We got oracles coming out. We got the NFTs. We're still gonna hit the NFT market. Insurance, the stable coins. I've heard a lot about Venus. Like, Venus has been around for a while, so for that to be added onto the Cardano ecosystem is very nice. And then let me just move my camera real quick so I can show you the rest of these right here. Just the payment stuff. So payment wise, we have Cody and Celsius, and I'm just gonna focus on these two mainly because for one, I've experimented a lot with Celsius, and I pretty much prefer Celsius over BlockFi, just in terms of that interest that you gain, and in terms of like a crypto bank. I would say I had the best experience with Celsius. The transfer was easy as opposed to BlockFi. You see your funds very easily. It's a nice interface. They have their native token, which if you gain your interest in the native token, they pay you more. And if you guys want more info on Celsius, there's plenty of videos. If not, I can make a video, but I'm sure there's more videos out there that go more in depth on Celsius than I would. So, and then we have Cody. So Cody, the reason I point out Cody on this is because on the Cardano ecosystem, it's pointed out there. If we go to the most recent events that we have for Cardano, we're gonna have the Alonzo testnet, which is trending, significant, and it's hot, right? And then that's what's gonna happen on 31st. Then we have ADA pay release on that same day, which is hot right now. We were about 9 days out from that. So I want to click it real quick. So ADA pay release is supposed to be implemented with, guess who? Yep, with Cody. Now, Cody currently trading at 20 cents. We had a big dip right now, just similar to that of Cardano. Currently trading at 20 cents, 24-hour. Oh, currently trading at 2042, high of 23.25 and 19.13 for the day. 0.1913. And it's what was its all-time high? Let me see if I can find an all-time high. So like 50 cents for that all-time high for this payment method that is going to be added to the Cardano ecosystem, as we see here. So what else do we have in store for the Cardano ecosystem? Well, we talk about the NFTs, right? They have the NFTs coming on this one of these articles that I was reading. We are writing the blueprints for all DeFi primitives like Uniswap, SushiSwap, and so forth. We're simply going to re-implement them on Cardano. It's better, faster, cheaper, and more predictable on our system versus Ethereum. So they're just trying to do that. They're trying to do what they were trying to do. That scalability, trying to be the better Ethereum. Proof of stake is what is with less energy consumption. That's what they're trying to move to, which is and they still need to make smart contracts. So once that they get the smart contracts running on the Cardano, that gives people the ability to make decentralized apps on the Cardano ecosystem. And I got this article from today. So it says that will happen over the next 180 days. So we should be seeing some price action movement or consolidation happening soon. So and it says so this is gonna start with the Alonzo testnet when it comes over onto Cardano. So we have the testnet scheduled because right here I showed you on the coin market calendar right here. I can't go back because it's just I don't know what's going. Oh, it's because I have the whiteboard. Hang on. Search it back up. Keywords. Alonzo testnet, right? So Alonzo testnet May 31st. And after we see the Alonzo testnet launch on the 31st, along with the Cody Pay, I believe we should be seeing an increase in that Cardano price, which will take into account why Voyager was doing that. It doesn't justify Voyager's actions on doing that. I'm not 100% sure if this is what Voyager's intentions were, but from what I saw on this research and what everyone else has been talking about, it seems like Voyager just seems a little sketchy. I would not avoid it entirely because it does have those assets that I was pointing to you that I feel are easier to get on a centralized exchange than going outside of that. Because like I'd like the ability to just switch my fiat straight into BTT or straight into DGB instead of having to swap it. And they do give you a $25 Bitcoin reward every time when you initially sign up with someone's code, and every time someone else signs up with your code, they pay you that $25 Bitcoin. So it's not a bad exchange. It does do a lot of sketchy stuff, and as long as you're taking care of your keys and removing them from the exchanges and putting them into a hardware wallet, then I have no issue with Voyager at this moment. I'm still gonna use them, but I would be very 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 careful with what I leave on the actual exchange because I can't even access the exchange right now. Let me see if I can access it again. No, still can't access it. Connectivity issues. I believe I had some screenshots too of I already have everything on, I think. Yeah, so I've been trying to access it all day. Haven't been able to access it. There's a lot going on in the ecosystem. I'm very bullish on Cardano. So, especially with the Voyager incident, I'm extremely bullish on Cardano. I would not get rid of my position right now. But it was a little scary to see this big old dip happen during my pending deposit. I'm sorry, withdrawal. Sorry. So if the prediction happens correctly right here, this bullish bat ends up happening, or bullish whatever it is, then I will have been fine regardless, because I did my due diligence. I did some research, and I really do believe that this is the path we're headed for Cardano, especially with all the bullish activity I'm getting from Voyager and all these other things. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll also be on live stream if you guys want to come in there and check some of the technical analysis. I will do basically whatever you guys feel interested in. I've done Doge recently a lot, just Bitcoin, Ethereum, the basic stuff. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think.